When the Galactic Convergence convened for its thousand-year summit, humanity hadn't been invited, mostly because the elder species assumed Earth was still too primitive, too fractured, too loud. The convocation hall shimmered with delegates from systems spanning nebulae, each arguing over trade wars, border disputes, and energy treaties no one could agree on. Then, without warning, the entire structure shook. A ripple of gravitational distortion flared across the chamber, and in strode, a delegation of humans wearing mismatched gear and nervous smiles. They apologized politely for the dramatic entrance. They'd had to hack a hole in space-time to attend since no one answered their hails. The elder races watched in horror as humans casually set up a holoprojector that solved, in 12 bullet points, several centuries of political deadlock. When tensions rose, the humans offered coffee, which ended 3 separate blood feuds. When a debate nearly escalated to violence, a human mediator calmly asked one question: "What's actually bothering you?" And the room fell into stunned silence because no one had ever thought to ask that before. By the summit's end, the humans had brokered peace, drafted new protocols, and been unanimously elected to chair the next meeting. The galaxy learned 2 things that day. 1, humans do not wait for invitations. And 2, once they show up, everyone else is better off just following their lead. When the Dravkul Empire launched their synchronized orbital strikes on Earth, their generals predicted a clean 30-hour conquest. They had subjugated dozens of worlds with superior technology, overwhelming presence, and psychological terror tactics. They expected humanity to break fast. Instead, communications officers began reporting impossible things. Human pilots flying crippled aircraft back into combat, civilians coordinating supply lines faster than Dravkul logistics AIs, and entire nations adapting strategies mid-battle without central command. Worse, captured human soldiers kept escaping, sometimes within minutes, sometimes in groups, sometimes in ways so clever the Dravkul started triple-locking everything. Humanity wasn't united before the invasion, but nothing unifies like an enemy who underestimates you. Old rivalries evaporated, borders melted, scientists released prototypes that weren't meant for decades. Hackers turned Dravkul ships against one another. And then humanity deployed what turned the war around entirely. Stubbornness so intense it bordered on metaphysical. Long after the Dravkul expected surrender, humans kept fighting, rebuilding, advancing. In the end, the Empire retreated not because they were defeated in battle, but because they realized humans were a species that simply refused to give up. And any empire trying to conquer them would eventually fall apart from exhaustion. The Dravkul fled, Earth stood victorious, and the galaxy quietly rewrote its threat assessments.